Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Pragyan, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about how your track should look like after you have finished mixing and before you send it for mastering or you master yourself. So for this video I've taken up this project. This is actually a remix that I've been working on, and it's actually for a remix competition. So if you want to enter that competition, I'll leave the link down in the description below. And this is not the final mix for this track, but just for the sake of this video I'm going to show you. So let me show you how the drop sounds like, because that's the loudest part in the track. So as we all know, in most of the dance tracks the drop is the loudest part. So let's hear how much is our drop hitting in the sound meter. So the highest peak it goes it up to -5 dB. So how to set up the gain, like how the gain is changed properly so that you won't have any trouble when you master it yourself or send it for mastering. The loudest part, the loudest element in my track is the kick. So let's hear how much the kick hits. So here is the kick of this drop, and let's see how much the kick is picking in the meter. It's like -6.5 to -7 dB, between there. So it is the loudest, it is the highest picking element in the drop. So let's see how the leads do. A little bit lower than the kick because I want the kick to be the highest picking element. And let's see how the pads sound. They are even lower than the lead. So for that, what you can do is set up your kick, and like if you maximize your mixer you can get a proper view of what you're doing. And just copy the value so that I won't mess up. So you know what, so this is called giving headroom. So this is how I give headroom for my track to breathe. So I will tell you later why it is necessary to keep the headroom for the mix to breathe. So here is the kick, and I wanted a headroom for like -4 to -5 dB. So what I did was I lowered the volume of the kick like this, and that's where it's picking right now. And that's for the kick. So if you are doing post-processing things like EQing, compressing or any sorts, then I suggest you gain stage after you have done all the post-processing stuff, because what you might do wrong is when you EQ something you might be boosting or cutting off something, and that causes the volume to increase or decrease relatively. So you can do is do all the EQing you want or compress all you want, and then do the thing, the gain staging thing. So let me show you an example of a vocal chop. So without any effects it sounds like this. Let me just copy this so that I won't mess up. When I insert the channel in the mixer, it sounds like it's hella loud. It hurts my ear. So what I did first was I changed it. Since it was loud, I lowered some volume, and then I added this EQ. Now see, this EQ added a little bit of volume. That's why I told you to do the gain staging after you have finished your post-processing. Then I added a reverb, then a slight compressor with the camel cursor, again some reverb, and over the top compressor with OTT, again in EQ, just pushing the mids a little bit. And finally, this is for the automation thing, filter thing. It's not necessary for this. So as you can see, it's right now picking at like -11 dB. And what you can do is, so I had this value, so right now it's sitting sitting around -18 dB. So this is how I gain stage the elements in my track. I don't know if I am doing anything wrong. If I'm doing anything wrong, please tell me in the comments. It will be more than helpful. I'm also learning, so yeah, I'm just saying what I have learned over the past few months that I've been producing. After you have completed mixing, you want to send your track for mastering or master it yourself. The thing I do when I master my tracks is use a compressor. So when using a compressor, the basic thing that I have understood what a compressor does is your mix has two parts, the loud part and the silent part. So what compressor does is lowers the volume of the louder part and bring up the volume of the silent part so that they sound equally loud. In this case, you mess up the volume and stuff. The overall mix sounds lower in volume, so you will have to push it up with some sort of limiter. In that case, when your mix goes above 0 or starts clipping, then it doesn't sound good. And if you look at the waves of a properly mastered track with when given a good headroom versus the track mastered with like no headroom at all, like there will be breaks in the track where you have not given any headrooms, so that the loud part is loud, the silent part is also loud. That does not sound good. And when you give headrooms, the loud part comes down, the silent part goes up to the level of the loud part, and it sounds equal, and it sounds overall, it gives the good feeling. So what I want to say in this video is that it is very necessary for you to do a proper gain staging. So gain staging, it doesn't necessarily mean you lower the volume. You can do this in the synths you are using. I guess most of the synths have this master volume. You can use this to gain stage without doing anything in the mixer's volume, but I prefer doing it in mixer. So guys, yes, if I'm doing anything wrong, please tell me. I'm telling you again, this is what I have learned, and it's been working for me. Like for the times that I've been producing and putting my tracks on SoundCloud, that's what I do. That's how I do. And yes, so I think I'm going to wrap this video here. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up in the face. And if you want more helpful contents, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, any requests for remakes or some sort of tutorials, please comment me or hit me on my socials. All links will be in the description below. And if you want to support me, you can also help me financially. I'll put my PayPal link down in the description. And if you just don't want to give the money, you can support me in Patreon. Like there are little perks over there I've set up for you guys. So yes, thanks for checking out this video. Have a nice day.